Spice not pregnant, she says celebrating rebirth after health ordeal. Blue Hearts decorated Spice's Instagram Live on Friday as she described her health ordeal while in hospital in the Dominican Republic, where she had to do emergency surgery for a hernia repair and sepsis. The dancehall artist given name Grace Hamilton gave a full description of what she went through, including photos, while telling her besties that this is her second life after she came so close to death. She said her post earlier this week, where she shared a photo of herself with a baby bump, was not publicity, stunt promoting music, nor confirmation of pregnancy, but a representation of the rebirth that she had undergone over the past 6 months since she was hospitalized and while she healed. During the live, the artist became emotional a number of times as she cried while giving thanks to God for her second life. Spice, dressed in her signature blue, also announced that she released a song and its video on Friday called God Bless Me, which is a part of her testimony. The song is on streaming platform and her video can be found on YouTube. She stated too that her shows are back on, including the Cayman Islands next week, New York on April 8th, then Jamaica and Bermuda to follow. She further thanked her besties, who she said have been there for her during her health problems, while she also fervently thanked her family and close friends who showed up in the Dominican Republic when she was ill. Besties, if I could give the opportunity to meet every one of you, to hug you, what a wonderful day it would be. I love you guys. It's you guys who really kept me, so besties, I thank you. I love you. I am grateful. I am so honored. That's what I went through. And I just wanted to share it, she said. For upcoming releases, Spice said she is considering doing a gospel album, but she also has a reggae song coming out next week. Spice said she's excited for her new journey and has invited the over 45,000 people who were watching her Instagram Live to follow her on her new enlightened path. Many transport operators to miss out on 30% licensing discount. Players in the public transport sector say they embrace government's offer of a 30% discount in renewal fees for 1 year, but lamented on Friday that many transport operators have already paid their fees in full and will not benefit. On Friday, members of the sector gave their feedback on the discount, as well as a number of other items touched by Prime Minister Holness on Thursday during his 2023-2024 budget debate presentation. According to Holness, there is a willingness to help the operators create a real public transport industry. According to Nyam, president of the Transport Operator Development Sustainable Services TODS, his organization will play the role of watchdog to ensure the commitments put forward by the Prime Minister become reality. Nyam said the 30% reduction in renewal fees is a good gesture, but a lot of public passenger vehicle operators (PPV) will not benefit this time around because they already renewed their license. What was good though, according to Nyam, a member of the government gave him a commitment that the benefit will be applied next year when the renewal period comes around once more. The 30% discount is very good. They gave us something like this before, but most of us didn't get it because most people renewed their license before the announcement was made. 40% of operators renewed their license already because they were running away from the $10,000 fee for late payment. TODS is going to be a rigid watchdog this time around because we want things to happen in the sector. It is the first Prime Minister in 20 years who made his presentation in the budget presentation and speaking loftily about the public transport sector. He is listening and learning. He understands now that we are in serious problems and we need a bailout. While we really don't want any handout from the government, we want to commend them for the training program, Nyam said, in reference to a training course that will be offered for free to all public passenger vehicle operators. The course is geared towards improving service quality, behavior, and awareness of public passenger vehicle operators. During the budget debate, the Prime Minister said he was aware that a significant number of transport operators see their taxi and bus operations as a formal business, but at the same time, there are too many people who treat it as a hustle. I am convinced that there is a critical mass that shares his vision to develop a first-world public transport sector, Holness said, adding that there is also a need to address places to stop, disembark, and take up passengers, as well as to access affordable financing. According to the third president, the operators truly deserve a real transport industry. The type of system we have now, after we invest billions of dollars in this sector, is a hustle. We need a public transport sector where a man who invests $2 million can see even a 10% increase on his investment. When I put forward that money to buy a car to put on the road as taxi, when insurance time comes, I have to ask my cousin overseas to send me money. I am hustling. Please, insurance companies, give us some discount on our insurance. Added Newman, the government should be ashamed that they gave us $200 million this time last year and not even one man took it up. What happened last year is that we couldn't access the finance. They said taximen and busmen can get loans of up to $700,000, but when we go to the 10 financial institutions, the red tape was so red, we wondered if we spilled blood in the road. Give us back the $200 million in a revolving loan. The money should go to one of the financial institutions, and the government would pay them to lend operators the money at a 2% interest rate. When you give them out to the financial institution, they make their markup, which is tied in with the original markup would be on the loan, so we don't get it. They will tell a little taximan that because I lend you $100,000, you have to have a bank statement. Now, let us be realistic. Which taximan have a bank statement? They can't bank the money they have to carry home every single evening. This is a no-no, Newman added.